Hello, everyone. It's that time of year again. Early morning anime. Here at Anime Expo, early in the morning, before the hall opens. We're here again at the Mega 64 booth, and I had a surprising amount of people, shocking amount of people, come by the booth and ask, did you record another early morning anime video this year? I didn't know that was something people look forward to. So who am I to disagree? Here is the show floor. Before it opens, you know, I always, as I say, I love walking around at cons like this hours before attendees get here. I love, you know, it's quiet and everyone's setting up. Whatever, I've explained this before, but it's something I will always enjoy. Here and especially San Diego Comic-Con, it's always a treat to see it all quiet, and it's a privilege that I do not take for granted. I also just like looking at all the cool stuff. So I'm going to take you around for a minute once again.
Yeah.
A lot of Kamen Rider stuff there. I heard the news about Kamen Rider coming to the US, being localized simulcast. I forget what the new series is called, Kamen Rider Zetsu or Zezzy Beats or something, I don't remember, but it looked cool. Welcome to Anime World. I like this booth here because this is aesthetically, like, this just fits in this space so good.
Good morning, South Hall visitors, and welcome to day 4 of Anime Expo. At this time, the hall is scheduled to open at 8:40 a.m. We do ask that you show ready as soon as possible in the event that we must open sooner. Thank you.
Okay, so you heard that. The only thing I'll say is this con seems to kind of open a little earlier every day, and it's never quite clear when it's going to happen. So you just have to be on the ready. San Diego Comic-Con would never do that. Like, if they ever change the schedule or tweak the time at all, they would send you a newsletter about it 6 months in advance. Very different operations. Anyway. There's some HoloLive stuff. What is this? Has-Been Hotel? I know a lot of has-been nuts over there. I think a friend of mine cosplayed as this. So there's that stuff. What's this over here? Blue Archive. I don't know what they're archiving. Let's go down this way. This was a really fun year, and I feel like a lot more chill than normal. I feel like they really kind of spread everything from the con out in a way that nothing was too overwhelming in terms of a crowd or anything. Of course, I don't know, that's just maybe where I've been, but some cool announcements too. I know they showed some JoJo stuff. We were really lucky. We got to talk to Kira Buckland, who was Jolene and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. She came by the booth. We interviewed her on our podcast. Go check that out if you get a chance. Dan to Dan. I still haven't watched that, but It was one of those things where it was really cheap on Apple TV. I think I bought the whole show for like $5 or something. Oh, what is this? These are on sale? Okay, so this is like a whole Dragon Ball Daima. Oh, okay. These are pretty cool. I like those plush scouters though. That's really cute. Wow. Wow. I didn't see those either. That's really cool. Here's Mappa, big anime studio Mappa. Chainsaw Man movie coming. I want to wait. Oh, okay, 104. I thought it was saying it was 15 hours away, but I missed the day count. That's cool. Some original artwork over there. Pochita meet and greet. How's that working? It is truly nut. It's gonna get, you know, when you're there early in the morning at Comic-Con, it's always very, very quiet. Oh, real quick, dude, the merch I love. You know, one of the shows that I really did not like when it first came out, and you know, I watched a couple episodes and hated it, was that Panty and Stocking show. Did not like it, and then years ago, I think I talked about this before, but I got really sick, unbelievably sick. Funimation had sent us the box set, and I popped it in and just could not get up to change the disc. So I was like, all right, fine, play the rest. And then after, I think it was like the 5th episode, I got like emotional. I loved it. And then the rest of the show I loved. So I'm stoked to see it coming back, although I'm always a little scared when any anime comes back. You know, I get like Fooly Cooly vibes. But anyway, the Panty and Stocking merch here is so good. There's stuff I almost got. I love the signed print.
Like, they don't show, like, her main asshole in the beginning, so you don't really get to see that side of it.
Acrylics. And the shirt that they did is really cool. There's a lot. I just love the art style in that show, and yeah, I hope the new stuff is good. Anyway, what I was gonna say a second ago is I'm really blown away. The Crunchyroll Pavilion here is like, good Lord. Oh, here's some more of the Panty and Stocking artwork. I didn't know that was coming to Prime Video like now, right? It's like in the next day or two, I think. Anyway, Crunchyroll, my God. But here's the thing, they always have this gigantic pavilion, and this is the biggest yet, but I don't really get what they're doing. like this is like Home Depot or something? Like, what's going on? I kind of never know what's happening.
And they're like,
but yeah, these booth, this convention in general is always so much louder at opening than Comic-Con. Just due to the nature of half the booths want to play you a video, you know. But the Crunchyroll booth always just seems like, I don't know. There's never like a specific destination there. It's just like a lot of noise. Like, what is happening here? This really is amazing, though, isn't it? Oh, welcome to Swag. This is like a better version of PlayStation. Swag Station. That's what I call PlayStation whenever I play it. Okay, any cool stuff in here? No. There's an AVA Store exhibit in here? Wait, what's that all about? No. There is an AVA Store exhibit here in the back corner of the hall. Maybe we'll swing by there in a minute, but I haven't looked in there yet. I kind of feel like I need to. Of course, this is the last day of the con, so wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it was sold out. But I did get to go to the actual AVA Store a few months ago. If you remember, I was in Japan, so maybe I got all the good stuff already anyway, you know? This is Aniplex. Oh, I didn't know they had some Gurren Lagann stuff. That's cool. Kodansha, they have a lot of... Dude, Aniplex goes all out with their booth every year. We're in like a hallway of anime. It's crazy, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Junji Ito did a collab with Sanrio. Forgot about that. Anyway, Kodansha, what I was going to say is they have so much. They're really celebrating Ghost in the Shell this year. Like there's a huge display over here. It is wild to me how far things have come where, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's cliche to say, but like, how you were like the weirdo for looking at that stuff 10 to 20 years ago. And now that is just mainstream. Like, this is just like anything else. Sorry, I just got distracted because this booth with all the Bayonetta stuff. Oh my God. I'm in disbelief. I feel like it's never a common thing to see so much Bayonetta. You don't see Bayonetta merch very often. Wow. That long sleeve. Those plushes are adorable. That's so cool. Okay, I may have to come back. I may have to come back to that before the hall opens. That's really that's blowing me away. Okay, I haven't bought much at the con this year. The only thing I bought is over in the entertainment hall. So something that's kind of interesting. Well, this is interesting. Oh, by the way, look what they're promoting on the wall here. Attack on Titan Symphony Tour. And I thought, oh, that sounds kind of cool. I'll look it up. So I scanned the QR code, and it already happened in California like 3 months ago. Great promo. Anyway, check it out. You want to see behind the Matrix? Take a look. Just thought it was cool seeing all the gear. Anyway, I don't know what this is. Pony Canyon. Viz is here. Anyway, what was I talking about a second ago? I got distracted. Oh. So what's interesting this year, there's all the Viz employees. What's interesting is they've always had kind of a secondary show floor that they here at this show that they call the entertainment hall, and it stays open later, and it just has, you know, kind of a little, it's not giant exhibits like this usually. It's, you know, retro games and like some other stuff. Stuff to be, you know, Hulu is typically there. Of course, they're here right now, but you know, exhibits that are just designed to stay open late. But this year, it just feels like there were just 2 exhibit halls. Like there's a second one. We went there yesterday, and there was a whole bunch of vendors there. Our booth was almost in there at one point, but anyway, the reason I bring it up is they had a vendor there selling retro, like VHS, like weird VHSs and stuff. And I found this booth had an incredible bootleg of Captain EO that someone put together with every extra feature possible. Like it's the Captain EO film plus the behind the scenes special hosted by Whoopi Goldberg and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it was really, really cool. I didn't know One Punch Man was still, I feel like everyone I know bounced off that in like the second season. What'd you think? You see it? Be curious what the consensus is. Real quick, I'm going to go back here because I don't want to miss, you know, Bandai Namco always has a big pavilion. Take a look at that real quick.
You have the power to change all of this.
They're doing Code Vein 2. Digimon. Bandai always goes so hard with their exhibits. Oh, this. So I have still not seen this new Gundam series, and everyone has told me I should. Have you seen it? Let me know, because it looks very, I mean, it's, you know, it looks very wild compared to other Gundam series that I've seen. But it's got, you know, Anno is working on it, right? Like there's a bunch of AVA people, right? That's what I've heard. You tell me if I'm wrong. I might have to check that out. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite series. Windows Explorer. Check it out. Seeing if they got any cool Band Presto figures. You know, I have to say, they haven't topped the one they had last year. The only figure I bought here last year was they did Band Presto. They did the Dragon Ball tournament announcer from the original Dragon Ball. It's gonna be hard to top that. Okay, what is this? Is Toho?
Good morning, exhibitors. Welcome to day 4. The hall will be opening at 8:40. Be show ready. I repeat, the hall will be opening at 8:40. Be show ready. Thank you.
Did really well. That was really good. That was really good. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving the other way now. You know, one thing I'm a little let down by, I will say though, is typically in the past, Bandai, you know, my favorite line to collect is SH Figure Arts. And I feel like they used to debut a lot more brand new SH Figure Arts and show them for the first time on the show floor. Like they would have a glass case and it was like, oh, they're doing, you know, this version of Goku, or they're doing this villain, you know. I feel like now it's just kind of like the same stuff we've been seeing for a while. So yeah, maybe at San Diego Comic-Con they'll show something new, because that happens sometimes too. We never learn. Okay, so yeah, like I said, Viz is here. Well, this is weird. This LED, this screen, like my camera can't get it. It's messing with my camera. Shut up. Shh. Talking. Steel Ball Run. That's the new series coming. Now, I'm dying to check it out. What do we have over here? Okay, Viz has some cool stuff. I'm making my way downtown, getting to the AVA Store in the corner. We'll end there. Here's the Sega booth. Let's look at that real quick. Sega and Atlas and all that stuff. Some exclusive shirts. I was told the other day, I did not realize Persona 5 has been going almost a decade now. Like that came out in like what, 2016 or something?
It's about a man in the street, like homeless man. Yep, I know. I told us so
Literally right on my TV, but
exactly. Yeah.
I'm playing this right now. I like these shirts. I'm playing this right now. Switch 2. I'm finally playing Yakuza Zero. I played it before, but I never beat it. But I'm doing that now. I was just playing it in the parking garage a minute ago.
Click the link in the confirmation email and you're ready to go.
Excited about Shinobi. I love Shinobi. Shinobi 3 on Genesis. Played that like 2 million times. What is this? It's a Majima figure. That's cool. Jazzwares is here.
I told you, bro. I told you. Now I gotta wait here for too long. I gotta wait here.
Yummy. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk to you about real quick. Here's AVA Store is in here. It's the 30th anniversary of AVA. Check this out. Got like a little timeline here. They're doing a 30th anniversary Evangelian Event in Yokohama Arena. And I'm kind of curious about that. It sounds like it's almost like an official EVA convention or something. But this is what I wanted to show you. Take a look at this. Look at this key artwork that they did. Notice Kaoru there. They show him a lot. I think there's another piece of artwork on the other side. They show him a lot in this one particular outfit. And they keep doing it because I got a theory. Is there artwork over here? Let me see if it's over here. Yeah, it's right here. Watch this. I know this artwork is meant to conjure up the last movie, 3.0 plus 1.0, but they really seem to enjoy sharing artwork of Kaoru in the Gendo outfit. See that? There's also so much stuff with Rei with the long hair. And I think, personally, that we're still going to get a new series. And it's going to be about that 14-year period that we missed out on when 3.0 started. And we got little flashbacks to that in the final movie where Kaoru kind of took over. I think Kaoru and Kaji were kind of the new Gendo and Futsuki, you know what I mean, at the organization. And I still think you're going to see a show. It gives you, I've said this before, I talked about this on the Mega 64 podcast, it gives you a chance to do a show that Shinji is removed from, his story is over, and then Kaoru is the other fan favorite, and it lets them feature him for an extended period of time. Rei with the long hair, she's probably chilling in Unit 1 or something somewhere, and you'll see her. She's absorbed in there or whatever still. I just feel like there's a reason they keep putting those images in front of our face. You know what I mean? So I'm sticking to that. Anyway, I want to see what kind of AVA stuff they got in here. So I'm going to have to call it quits here. Oh, I want that Bayonetta stuff too, though. I'll scope it out. But anyway, thank you, everybody. This has been another early morning anime. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, you got a little taste of the con, even if you couldn't make it here in person. A lot of times I like to circle it back to the Mega 64 booth and show you what we've got, but I'm not going to do that. That's way on the other side, and I need to get stationery with Kaoru's face on it or whatever. Oh! You got the whole Coke family of sodas. Inside, outside, the world just keeps on spinning.